Hello everyone and welcome back to Sophie Loves 10. I'm here today with a new laptop, believe it or not. I have got a MacBook now, but I've got Windows on the Mac and Mac on, like, it's half and half. I don't exactly know how it's been done, but my brother does this sort of stuff. And I just thought I would try this laptop out. I think the quality is going to be better and I hope the sound quality is going to be better. I have actually got a microphone to use as well, so I'm going to have a play about with that and see how things go. But I thought today I would talk to you about my travel books. I didn't realise I didn't do a video about this, and I thought I would have done a video about this because it's something so prominent in my life. And that is travel. I love travelling, and what I tend to do, because I'm not particularly wealthy or rich or anything, I save up, work, and then go away like once a month during the summer holidays or during like the time that I have off of university. So I started doing this I've got my little book here, I'll show you in a second. In 2014 I started doing this, and I went to quite a lot of places that summer, and then I continued throughout the summers from university or university holidays, and I did loads of different trips. So I've got my travel books. These are places that are new to me, so if I go to another place again, for example, I've been to Israel quite a few times, so if I went to Israel again I wouldn't write it down necessarily, although I think I have on one of the books. I think I wrote about it because I went with a friend that I'd never been before, so I was writing it like kind of through her eyes. The idea behind this was to write blog posts about it, and I have put some blog posts which I'll link my blog down below and you can go have got some blog posts about these trips, and that was the whole idea about it to begin with. But it's sort of just, I'm just doing it now, and I haven't really updated my blog in a while. I want to get on it again, but let me know down below if you like blogs, and then we'll see. But I actually really enjoy making videos now more than blogging, so interestingly enough. But I have two. This one I filled. These are from, I think they're both from the same company. It's from Wild and Wolf, and I believe I bought this on John Lewis's website, and I believe I bought this in Waitrose. Yes, I think so. So I will start with where I've been. By the way, this isn't like a bragging video or anything. This is just, I think this is interesting for someone else. So if you don't want to hear about the places I've been to, that's absolutely fine. And please don't think I'm bragging at all, because I saved up quite hard to go on all these trips. So I've been in this one. I've got like contents as well, so I can find the different pages. But I've got Cardiff, Krakow, Edinburgh, Israel, Barcelona, Amsterdam, Hong Kong, Paris, Berlin, Venice, and Disneyland Paris. And what I do, so you can see the first one here, this is where we stayed for Cardiff. I went with a housemate in uni and we had the best time ever. We went to the Doctor Who place. I'll show you some little bits. We saw Wicked and we had a standing seat, which I didn't know was a thing. That was really cool. So I like write about it like a journal, and then I put different things in, like sticker things in. So another example would be this. I don't even want to fold it out, but that was like the menu for this place when I went to, I don't know what I wrote there, but when I went to Edinburgh, there was like a really, really cool bar, and I had like newspaper. I think it's the newsroom, edinburgh.co.uk, it says on here, so I think that's what it was called, but it was really, really cool in there. So, some of the things. Amsterdam, I've been to twice now, so I haven't written about it again, because I thought I've already got, like, all the bits that we've done. It's like red light, secrets. There are, if you want a video on Amsterdam, places to go there, I've been twice now, and I know, like, kind of well, and there are some really, really good places to visit. So if anybody wants like a specific video on any of these places, please let me know and I can do like a talk about it. But there's some things, that's the Cat Cabinet Museum. And then going on to Hong Kong, just stuck a Hong Kong dollar in here because I thought it was really pretty. Hong Kong, by the way, I stayed with one of the girls from uni that I was friends with. Her parents lived there, so I had the most amazing opportunity to go stay with her parents. But I even put like, that's from the tea. It's like a flower that was in one of the tea things, and I just thought I'd put it in there. I mean, in a few years, yes, this probably will be disgusting, but at the moment I think it's pretty damn awesome. But Hong Kong took up quite a lot of space in here. that is Paris. I went to Paris for my 21st birthday. So I bought some art and stuff like that I put in it. And then Berlin. We did Berlin, my partner and myself went with his best friend and his partner. So that was really interesting, going in like a little group together. And the things that we did, like, so before I go on a trip, I make a list of things that I think that we could do or see. Generally speaking, see and do and eat are like the two things that I write down. So I'll write down like, for example, we're going to Budapest next week. So I've written down try chimney cake. We've already tried chimney cake in Lanzarote, but when in Budapest, apparently chimney cake is like the thing to do. So yeah, and then we went to the zoo in Berlin. So yeah, and then I went to Venice with my grandmother for my birthday as a birthday like present. And Disneyland. I'm sure most people have heard of Disneyland and probably been to Disneyland, but this is like a thing that I made, and you could, oh, it's that way, and you can put it in a light and like move it around, so it gives like the illusion that it's moving. So it was really cool. Like there's some really nice memories. I think this is the thing that I appreciated the most. So like that was a voucher for a drink and a cupcake throughout the day, but we didn't eat one of them because there's only so many like ice creams and cupcakes you can eat throughout the day. But I even put like in here, so like the list of all the rides in the different places, and I ticked which ones we did and which ones we didn't do, because some of them were shut in Disneyland and some I wouldn't go on, like Thunder Mountain because I'm a wimp, stuff like that. So yeah, it's loads of memories. And then the back, I've actually done a list of places I want to go to, so it includes like Japan, which hopefully a friend of mine is moving there soon, so I'm gonna be able to stay at hers. Things like that. I would really, really recommend taking the advantage. If you know someone that lives in a place, go stay with them. Like, they can only say no. And other places, quite a lot of places on the list basically. And then on the back page, I actually started laying out an Interrail journey of where I was gonna go. And I planned the whole thing out with flights and everything, and then nobody really wanted to go with me, so I didn't go in the end. I was really sad. But I was going to go, if anybody's interested, I was going to go to Amsterdam, then go to Rotterdam, then go to Luxembourg, then go to Belgium, then go to Antwerp, then go to Bruges, then go to Brussels, then go to Disney, and then get the Eurostar home. See, so easy. Things like that I'd really recommend doing. You can get like a pass, and it's quite cheap on all the trains and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, where I live, the airport here is super cheap as well. Our flights for the second book that I've got, we're going to Budapest, as I said, and our flights were like £50 return. So a lot of the time you don't have to pay a lot of money to do these things. So that was that book. And then this book, I've got some more slightly bigger. I thought I'd get a bigger one so I could put more stuff in it, because I filled that one up pretty quickly. So in here so far, which is mainly this year, except for Lanzarote, which was last August we went. This year we've done Brussels and Budapest. We're going to do Budapest, and I've also got Prague booked for my birthday in July. So yeah, things like that. It's really fun. So I've got Lanzarote things. I've done the same thing again. Go-karting and things like that. We did some really interesting things there, like we went to a mountain. We went underneath the mountain, and the person was like, oh, don't go near the edge because it's just a sheer drop. And myself and my boyfriend's mum, we went on like a family trip, are terrified of heights, so we were just completely like hanging back, and we were really, really worried about it. And then she dropped a orange in it, and it was a pool. It was completely and utterly clear. It was amazing. So that is Lanzarote. Was great. Ice creams, chilling. I read 6 books in those 2 weeks, and I was so proud of myself. It was amazing. And then we did Brussels, as I said. So Brussels, I just sort of like stuck the things in the back, and then I'm going to write about it later. But if you do go to Brussels and you like beer, have Delirium and also get a boot of beer because that was amazing. I shared one with my partner. There's some lace there. And then, yeah, I'm going to Budapest. So I've got, like, what I do is write down where I'm staying, the times of the train or plane or whatever. Like money, maybe a conversion rate, like try and plan it out. So for Budapest, we've only got like one full day and 2 bits of days because our flight times have changed really annoyingly. So I'm trying to plan out what we're going to do throughout the day so we don't waste time there. And like the food we're going to have. So I've been told we've got to have goulash in Budapest, so I write that down. And if I see on YouTube like the travel vlogs and stuff, a place to eat, then I'll write it down, stuff like that. So yeah, I find it really, really handy. But there are my 2 travel journals. If you have any questions or you want to know more about a country that I've been to, please comment down below and we'll chat in the comments as per usual. And hopefully this uploads well because it's on a new laptop, so I don't know how it's going to go. But I will speak to you all next week and have a lovely week. Bye everyone.